Well, what a wonderful day in the PvZ universe. My name is Iceviper, and I'm going to talk about the weakest member of the X-Team bunch, Alarick and his wolf buddies, Hugo and Magnum, or also known as the Death Knight Predator. Alarick is very smart along with his brothers when it comes to hunting, and he is the main leader of the two wolf pals, Hugo and Magnum. They act like animals, and best of all, they are the perfect predators for hunting down victims with no issues. He's 16, and he is ranked as the 6th member of the X-Team, making him the youngest and weakest member of the bunch. I don't know if weak, but we'll talk about that later until we get to his abilities. He has a very simple goal, and that is just for comfort and also freedom. Now, the lore is very simple from what I have gotten in the information of Alarick's background and what ZY is trying to tell, so bear with me. Alarick and his two wolf buddies is a special type of zombie, or known as a super weaponized zombie. He was created to serve a purpose in a facility called Super Weaponized Zombies Evaluations Facility. Gosh, that's such a fucking mouthful for a name of a facility, for fuck's sake. But it is unknown for now of what purpose he is given, as not much is said of what really happened. However, what we do know is that the area must have been abandoned, and the only lucky survivor left was the zombie Alarick and his two wolf buddies. He was in a testing tube for God knows how long. He was hidden in the back of a secret lab where Amelia and Decaying Flower found him. Hey, that's one of my OCs. Where he was in a weakened condition due to not having any nutrients for food. His tail buddies Hugo and Magnum were dead. He was taken back to the RedxHQ, where Raymax saw him as an opportunity. He was now made as a finished product by Raymax, a complete killing machine. This is where his wolf buddies actually came back to life due to Raymax's help, and they exactly fought gladly ever since then. And after that, they were known as the Death Knight Predator due to the fact that they actually hunt very well at night, with plants, zombies, and animals dying before they can even register what the hell is even going on, and they are meant to just be the perfect killers. Now, let's get into their personalities and how they act. And of course, after he was revived, this is now how he acts. So this is very short and simple. Alarick and his two brothers have similar personalities, but to break it down, Alarick is cheerful, sweet, and playful, intelligent, violent, cares for others, obedient, and curious wolf boy. Same thing is said on Hugo and Magnum, although the difference is that Hugo is more violent than Alarick, of course, while Magnum is less violent and is more playful than exactly Hugo. He has more of a trickster mindset. Now, his real main caretaker is actually Amelia, which she is a nurse zombie, but I will talk about her later if I do decide to do so. But Amelia actually shows Alarick how to hunt properly during, whenever he actually decides to hunt at all during the night. So, yeah, that's why he's pretty much a good hunter in the first place. However, if you decide to meet Alarick, it is possible to befriend him. It's kind of possible. That really just depends if he trusts you or not. It just really depends, honestly. Just really depends. He's either going to bite you, or he's just going to let you pet him. It just really depends, honestly. Now, with the personality out of the way, now let's talk about the abilities. Because, oh my lord, there is a whole list of it. This is a whole list. This is going to be a whole list, so you better buckle up. Alright, so this is the part I wanted to be getting to, and this is just the abilities. This is just abilities and weaknesses. So, first off, unlimited stamina and energy, powerful claws and a bite, taking with accountability that Alarick has 3 mouths, one for him, one for Hugo, and one for Magnum, making it terrifying as the bite and claws can slice anyone to butter. Also, the fact that he has strong claws makes him able to climb trees. What the absolute fuck Has great speeds, great reflexes, jumps very high, immune to poison, immune to sleeping darts and paralyzing darts, and has great skin resistance. This is the 6th member and the youngest, and I bet your ass is thinking right now, why is he ranked so low when he should be at the number 1 spot at this point? Let me give you a clear explanation. That's because zystar confirms that Alarick doesn't want to move up the ranks despite being stronger because he doesn't want to. Remember, his goal is freedom and doing whatever he wants to, but still, how the fuck does he have all of these abilities? Wait. Oh my god, what the fuck? Immune to said fire attacks, and speaking of fire attacks, he's able to absorb said fire attacks. Has great regeneration, and that includes himself, and his brothers. Has great night vision. His black saliva is technically acid. A great sense of smell due to his nose. Great sense of where an enemy is coming from, or a victim is trying to hide, or whatever the case may be, by using his ears. A powerful screech that can deafen their victims or make them close their ears, and is great at stealth. Gosh, and that's all the abilities. My god, that is a lot of abilities. Star, what did you make me read? Just what? Despite all of those abilities and able to take down prey that is flying or on land, or even if they are just poisonous as a paralyzing ability, or even if they are a fire creature, they have a weakness. Hooray. Teamwork and distracting is the main thing you want to do when fighting Alarick and his brothers. They would probably be very confused and lose their focus, since they can't fight too many at once, causing them to lose. So what I recommend is maybe an army of plants or zombies, or maybe a group of 4. That could exactly work. Just a group of 4 if any. Honestly, that can work. But despite having all of these abilities, the most common weakness of all is just teamwork and distraction. And he can't take down a whole team. Even though he has multiple eyes, he'll just be taken down just simply with teamwork and distraction and smartness. Just simply. Simple. Again, we do have to remind ourselves that he has unlimited speed and stamina. So, good luck beating him if you can do so, because he has just so much stamina. He has a lot. For the last part of this video, we are going to talk about fun facts in his interests. So, here we go. So, to start off, what he actually likes in his 2 brothers is Amelia, delicious food, playing with each other like wet dogs, sleeping, toys or plushies, and also, just occasionally like head pats and also chin scratches. However, what he dislikes is being filthy, including his brothers, being captured and also defenseless, or being distracted, since that's one of his weaknesses. Now, onto the fun facts. I have decided to pick out the 5 most interesting about Alarick. There are more fun facts about him, but if you want to go see more, go to ZY's link tree in their bio. But for now, I'll just choose the 5 that are just very interesting to me, to be honest. Number 1. Alarick cannot speak properly and can only say a few words, but Amelia is helping to improve that. Number 2. During battle with Alarick, he will always target the weak spot of the victims, most likely the neck. Number 3. If one of the brothers feels pain in any sort of way that isn't part of his abilities, they will all feel the same pain at the same time. That's why teamwork is the best. Number 4. Alarick and his brothers can communicate with dogs and wolves. Lastly, number 5. When Alarick is finished with hunting his prey, the prey will be left with missing limbs and a heart. That's totally not creepy. To wrap things up, Alarick is an interesting but also very weird character with so many abilities. Like, for fuck's sake, Star, it's too many. But despite that, the lore is great and simplistic, his goals are very simplistic, and his abilities are interesting, but it's too many for being ranked the 6th. Overall, he's a good character with his design, Now, will other characters suffer the same thing with so many abilities? Maybe, probably, I do not know. Anyways, please support zystar and check out her OCs. They're pretty unique and interesting, I would say. Also, I apologize for not getting a video out. I was trying to get a guide out, but it took longer than expected. So, apologies. But as of always, I'll see you later, and stay chill, everybody.